You see this? I'm wearing it with purpose this morning. I'm wearing it with purpose this morning, my friends. My friends, heard of it? Do I have a doppelganger? This is an imposter. You know what I'm mad about? Can I tell y'all why I'm mad about this right here? Because if you're gonna try to make it look like me, you got to give it the Forrest Whitaker eye. You don't know what I'm talking about? You don't know what I'm speaking of? You have to give it the Forrest Whitaker eye. You notice my eyes? You didn't give her the Forrest Whitaker eye. Nobody is going to identify Feisty in the AI. There's no Forrest Whitaker eyes. Love the hair. Love the hair. Gabriella Jacobson, you walked into a courtroom on the 18th of September. You claimed you were in fear for your life. You said you were being cyberbullied. You said that you were being threatened. You said all kinds of things. Then you proceeded to take in over $3,500 from the good people of TikTok. And then you withdrew said case. Okay? You don't want to poke this bear because I will do a 14-day straight live fest on your bitch ass. Don't poke my bear. Don't poke my bear. Okay? You're pissy because you're getting caught up in all of your fuckery, but you don't want to poke this bear over here. Okay? You don't want to poke it. Arr, bitches. You don't want to poke my bear. You had an opportunity to take me in front of a judge and you walked away from it. You walked away from it. That little AI video that you posted of me on your page is insinuating that I walked into a gas station and stole a gallon of milk. It's defamation and slander. Everybody likes to talk about these things, but she is insinuating that I walked into a store and I stole milk. She's pissy because her daddy didn't come home with the milk. So she's going to assume that I went in and stole it. No, bitch. No, bitch. Can we talk about Christy Brewer wasting resources down in Cape Coral, Florida, instead of making AI videos of Feisty stealing milk? Can we talk about Christy Brewer getting on the Lord's internet and making a whole ass video admitting to wasting the resources down there in Cape Coral, Florida, because she thought that Gabby was lying about the custodial status of that little boy. So she called Cape Coral. She lied to them and said Gabby was stalking foster families and that she was sitting outside of that school just so the police would go knock on her door and the happenstance that somebody would say he's not living there. That is 100% wasting resources in Cape Coral. So where are all you finger pointing bitches at? And why aren't we on here talking about Christy fucking Brewer? Christy, let me tell you something. If the phone calls that you're making on me, Villain, anybody else on this here internet consist of the phone call that we listened to the other night in Cape Coral, ain't nobody scared of you, bitch. You sound stupid. You sound fucking stupid. And I'm so beyond sick and tired of being compared to fucking slut. It's ridiculous. I'm not on here claiming I have a nonprofit. I'm not on here claiming that I'm helping anyone of any domestic violence situations. I'm not on here taking in money to my personal bank account, period. Period. If I've raised money on this app, it has gone directly to the person it's meant for. It's not coming to me. But you sound stupid on that phone call, girl. You sound fucking, well, I think the police already know who she is. I don't know what school he goes to, but I know he's sitting there. I don't know what's going on, but the police, bitch, you sound fucking stupid. So where are y'all at? Every one of y'all that are pointing your fingers at everybody on this app for making legitimate phone calls, where are you at this morning? Because the phone call I made was because that bitch her son in the face. That's the call I made. I got drugged for that. I got drugged for that. There's some messages that have surfaced this morning. I'm not speaking on them, but I've been lied to just like y'all been lied to, and I've had enough of it. I've had enough of it. So the purpose of this whole live stream this morning is all those designs and stuff that I showed y'all that I was going to be putting on my website. I'm not putting them on my website. If you're interested in having one of these designs printed and put on your shirt, email me and I'll get it to you, but I'm not promoting nobody else on my website. It has nothing to do with the whole group of people. I just don't know who to trust. And I'm not going to promote nobody but me. It's my business. That's my money that went into that printer right there. And I was trying to do a nice thing for the entire community. But I'm not promoting fucking liars. I'm not promoting liars. So if you want a specific design that we have shown on here and it is not listed on my website, I will sell it to you, but I will not put it on my website. Okay? I'm not doing that. I'm not speaking for nobody else, but to those of you in the background that have so much to say in them inboxes, but you're in my inbox calling me babe, sugar friend, pal. You can trust me. You can trust. Fuck you. Fuck you. Y'all sat back since the 18th of September and y'all have watched this girl drag me all through them fucking courthouses down there. Y'all watched it. And I'm not saying that I haven't done anything wrong. I've said some mean shit to Gabby. I have called her out on her shit. I have streamed her. I've talked my shit. But I haven't shown up to her job. I haven't encouraged or influenced anyone to go down there and take no fucking pictures of nobody. I've not done any of that. So what I don't understand is when these conversations are being brought up, why it's still falling on my shoulders, Pink's shoulders, and Villain's shoulders. Make it make sense. Why are we being blamed? Why is it okay for Christy Brewer to call down to the police department with a cockamamie fucking story and there's not at least 15 live streams being held about her this morning? Do y'all know that her own kid has a restraining order out against her? That's how fucking psycho she is. Her own child took a restraining order out on her. She has a laundry list of restraining orders that have been issued on her. Do y'all know that? She did the same thing she's doing to me and Gabby and Villain and everybody else. She did it to Faith Gone Fishing too. She sure did. Christy Brewer, you can see it in your eyes. You're batshit fucking crazy. You're batshit crazy. You got to be several fries short of a fucking Happy Meal to get on this here internet and admit to a crime. You videotaped your crime. You got on here and openly admitted that you called that police department for nothing. Just because you wanted to prove she was a liar. You're the reason why we look bad. How many calls have you made to CPS that sounded that ridiculous? Are you the reason why they've not been doing their job? I've got more questions for you, Christy. How do you know that Villain is reading something verbatim from a court document unless you have that court document yourself? How do you know what Villain is reading from unless you have it yourself? How do you know what she's reading? And then in the video you made, you said you had those documents. How do you have Cameron James Bradley's court documents? How do you have that 5-year-old's court documents, Christy? Gabby, do you hear me while you're over there playing with your AI videos? Do you know that woman has your son's court documents? She admits it in her video. You're over here blaming us for all of your fucking shit. And Christy Brewer's sitting over there leaning across her raggedy ass bed, talking all that shit, saying she has those documents. You'll never find out how I got them. That's what she said. Did you send them to her, Gabby? No, that was Holly. I wouldn't put it past Gabby if she gave them to her. Gabby is sending stuff out to all kinds of folks. Yep, she's all up in them lives. I seen people asking Christy yesterday if she was the one that made the call, and she was kept saying nope, 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 nope. But then she turned around and made a video this morning because we could tell it was your voice. Everybody that listened to that 911 call knew it was Christy Brewer. Everybody. Oh, she's labeled a domestic terrorist. It could be all those fucking restraining orders she's had on her. You've got quite a history of restraining orders, and you keep telling these people up here that you've spoken to my state attorney's office, and I have one local to me, not even 20 minutes down the road, and they don't know who the fuck you are. They don't know who you are. They've never heard of a Christy Brewer, and unless you're calling up here and giving them a different name, you're full of shit. And they're not just going to take a phone call from you as gospel, lady. They're not. They're not going to just come into my house and seize my bank records and everything else because you think I'm a grifter. They're not going to do that. They have to have probable cause, proof of a crime, and I haven't committed any. I haven't committed not one crime. Christy Brewer, Christy's Creations, some shit like that. Brian, Debbie, and Lulu girl, you got box requests in. Do you want a box? Look, don't get me started on spread love. I seen something in her comment, in the comment section yesterday. This is my opinion and my opinion only. Y'all are entitled to your own opinions. But if you sit with spread love, if you allow her in your comment section, if you've got her chit chatting it up, and you ain't worth a fuck. You ain't worth a fuck. Spread love said in her thing yesterday, well, we have to be a little mean sometimes to get our point across. Exploiting unalived children, you can do better than that. You don't have to dig up people's unalived family members to get your point across. Any fucking soul on this app that associates themselves with her, I know there's some people that don't know the links that she's gone, and I can understand that. But the ones of us that know what spread has done, specifically to Michelle and a couple other women, mm-mm, mm-mm. She should be fucking blacklisted off of this entire app. She should be run off this entire app. I don't give a fuck about Brownie. Let me tell you something how I feel about, I will tell you how I feel about Brownie. Brownie is a piece of shit. For Brownie to have sat on this app and talked the amount of shit that she talked about Gabby, and then turn around and encourage Danny to do the shit that she did to Gabby and all the things, and then sit on that app last night with her holier than thou. If you were my sister, I'd have never spoken. Fuck you. Fuck you. You encouraged it. Now I'm being reported. You encouraged it. You encouraged it. You encouraged Danny to get on there and do all that shit. And what if Danny was talking to me? What is it your fucking business? You don't want Danny to talk to me? If Danny chooses to talk to me, that's Danny's fucking business. How are you going to ask her last night, well, are you talking to Feisty and them? And if she is, what's it got to do with you? If she decided to reach out to me today, I would talk to her in a heartbeat. And I don't care who feels the way they feel about Danny. I see a different side of Danny. And that's my prerogative. That's my prerogative. I'm allowed to see change because I want people to see change in me. What's up, Mackenzie?
They just had to come talk to you because I forgot today's my appointment and we didn't go get that thing from the,
I'll take care of it in a minute.
okay.
You can't ask people to see a change in you and then not at least try to see a change in somebody else. Now, I know Danny's done some fucked up shit. I know she's got on here and danced on a kid and punched her cat and everything else, but Danny's done one thing that Gabby hasn't. She got on here, she looked this shit square in the eye, and she owned it. She's done one thing that Gabby hasn't done. She looked that fucking camera square in the eye, and she owns it every single time y'all bring it to her attention. So how many more times are y'all going to beat her up with that? I'm not. Talk shit about me. I'm not beating her up about no fucking cat. I'm not beating her up about dancing around no kids no more. That was many moons ago before I even came around. She's not doing it today. She's not doing it today. She's not live every day either. She's not on here live every single day doing her bullshit. Has she fucked up? Yes, she has. But there's 1.5 thousand people in here, and I'm sure y'all have fucked up too. I'm sure y'all fucked up too. So how is it that you can get on here and question her, Brownie, but we can't question you? Why can't you grab a box and let us ask you some pointed questions? You don't seem to realize that no matter how hard you try to push this off and make it my fault, Villain's fault, Pink's fault, everybody's fault, you're the reason why we're here. It was your live stream that involved me. It was my money going into your attorney that involved me. It was you. It wasn't Pink. It wasn't anybody else. It was Brownie. You can sit over there with every one of them crash outs moderating for you, doing all the things for you. If that's where you want to, your soft place to land to be, you are the company you keep, bitch. You're the company you keep, but don't question that grown ass woman on who she's speaking to. She's fucking grown. She can talk to whomever the hell she wants to talk to. She's grown. She's fucking grown. Don't, you can delete the video, Gabby. I've got it. You want to play with AI? Is that the game we're going to play now? You want to play with AI? I need to make sure that when I start making my AI videos, that it's not going to land me in a courtroom because you fucking used Little John against me on the 8th of October, bitch. You walked in there, excuse me, on the 18th of September, and you used Little fucking John on a fucking court petition. Have you told your new following that yet? All them people over there that are sucking your ass, have you told them what you've done to innocent people on this app? Are they aware? Are they aware that you put on a petition for a restraining order? Little John's don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Do they know how fucking ignorant you really are? Or the hurricane's coming voiceover. And Shawini over there so proud of all of that evidence you gathered. Bitch, you're the one that told her to put voiceovers on a petition. Y'all be nice. Um, Danny's a grown woman. She can make her own decisions. I just wanted it to be known that I'm not going to keep holding her past against her because I have watched her on more than one occasion get on here and take accountability for the shit that she's done. And if I don't want people continuously throwing my past up in my face, I have to show the same respect. And truth be told, I wasn't watching Danny back then when she was doing all the seizuring and the fucking bullshit. I wasn't watching back then. Okay. So I'm not as educated as you guys are when it comes to that part of Danny. All I can say is what I've seen in the past, let's say 4 months. Let's just say the past 4 months. Okay. She's not nothing compared to her sister. And I don't care if she talks to me or not. This is not an invitation for Danny to reach out to your girl. I just don't think that some fucking raggedy bitch from Ohio should be fucking questioning this grown ass woman on who and why she's speaking to somebody. You worry about who you're talking to. Worry about what that investigator said up here to you when Gabby was on that ass. You're not telling people that? You're not telling people that, Brownie? How concerned you were that Gabby had your local investigators believing her bullshit? Well, I don't care what Brownie's face looks like. It doesn't matter to me because I'm not no prize pig myself. But I'm not on here trying to present myself as some fucking beauty queen either. I don't, you can talk about my weight. You can talk about my face. Talk about the spot I have right here on my face. This shit's been here since fucking September. That's what stress will do to you. That's what stress will do. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about how I look. I really don't care. But the next time you decide to make an AI video of your girl, you know, if you're gonna do it, I mean, just get into it. Make sure that you don't have her my cheek snatch and my eyeballs are not symmetrical. Okay, I have a whole ass Forrest Whitaker look going. Okay, I have a whole ass Forrest Whitaker look going for myself. All right, I'm just throwing it out there. The next time you try, make sure you see how my eye. Y'all see that? That's why I don't take pictures, because I have a lazy eye right here, and I don't like the way they come out. So next time, make sure you get that eyeball right. Make sure you get that eyeball right. People that talk about your looks and your weight and all that stuff, they have zero self-confidence, and I'm not concerned about that. Yeah, she was bored. It's nice to know she was thinking about me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Since we're here, and you literally begged for me to talk about you this morning. Stop blaming Aaron for your lack of the O face. This is me taking up for the bean. Stop blaming Aaron for your lack of not being able to make an O face. If you know, you know. Let me tell you what happened. You broke it. Every time you have slammed it onto that fucking concrete floor, you broke it. It's not Aaron's fault. Now, it would be Aaron's fault if when we were using the rose, we got an O face. But even self-admittedly, even when we're using the rose, we're not getting an O face. That means your shit is broken. These are things that you're admitting to strangers on the internet. That your fiance can't get you off. He don't touch them guts, girl. That's what's wrong with you. Is that why you're such a raging fucking see you next Tuesday? Because ain't nobody dug up in them guts yet. You need them guts. I know, girl. I know. He can't reach your guts. You want to know why you're not getting pregnant? Because you're not being stimulated. Stimulation helps with pregnancy. Stimulation helps those things. You need to be stimulated. But that's what's wrong with your ass. If you are 33 years old and you ain't never had if you ain't never had one of them, that's what the fuck's wrong with you. Don't be spitting coffee. Don't do that. Don't do that. You need one of them leg shaking O's, girl. Let me tell you something. Get yourself a real man. Get yourself a real man, because my husband just walks past me with a little, and I'm shaking like a fucking leaf. Get yourself a real man, girl. Stop sitting on here talking about that man and his lack thereof. How disappointing can you be? Aaron, how the hell can you sit on that couch, lean back like this right here, knowing all of TikTok knows you got a little dick and can't fuck? Your own fiance said that. We're not making this up. This isn't AI generated fuckery. Your fiance has said it repeatedly over the past several days that Aaron cannot get her off. I've seen a lot of dry begging and grifting on this app. I've seen people dry beg for money. I've seen them dry beg for dog food. I've seen them dry beg for all kinds of shit, but never have I ever in my tenure on the ticker seen anybody dry beg for a fucking order. orgasm, and we have been witnessing it for days. For days. Somebody get him a book. That should be your next book, Gabby. Make it a picture book. Make it a picture book. Write your man a book. How to satisfy the Jacobson. Let me count the ways. Put pictures in there. Listen, y'all been watching the same bullshit I've been watching. You've been watching the same bullshit I've been watching. She begging for the O. She needs it. So I've never. That girl just needs to get fucked. She just needs to get railed. Railed. But anyways, Gabby, friend, I know with 100% certainty that you're a big fat liar. I know from a phone call that I received the second week of December that DCF is absolutely still in your life. I know from the 2 phone calls that I made to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement that you have 2 very active investigations going on with you right now. And I also know that's the reason why you won't answer the door. I know that that's the reason why you really aren't going anywhere, because you're scared to go outside. I know that you've got a whole lot of stuff going on in your world down there, girl, and you're choosing to get on this here internet and continue your fuckery. And all you're doing, although you might be like a little thorn in our ass, you might be a little bothersome, you are helping Cape Coral build a huge ass case against you. Every time you open your mouth and you lie on them, every time you open your mouth and you lie on the Department of Family and Children's Services, they are building a huge case against you. And we learned this just by listening to that body cam footage that Chaos played the other day. They're sick of your shit. They told your fucking raggedy ass man that you were going to get yourself into a world of trouble. You're just helping them. Although you're bothersome and you're aggravating people here, it's nothing compared to what you're fixing to have to face down there in Cape Coral. Nothing. You should also probably call that attorney back, the one that you illegally recorded, and let him know that there's been some paperwork filed on you down there for fictitious litigation and civil harassment. You should let them know that too. You and your YouTube besties should probably get on here and make all of the red-blooded American Clam Slam t-shirts. Dry beg for another attorney, because you're going to need them. You're going to need them. My goal at the end of all of this, I don't care if I get one dime. My goal is to make sure that you don't ever walk in that courtroom and do to me to anybody else ever again. And by filing the fictitious litigation paperwork that's been filed, it's put the court on notice. And they have to go in and look at every document that you have filed in that courtroom. They're going to go over all of them. I don't give 2 fucks about Brownie, but they're going to go over her paperwork too. I'm going to prove that you're a fictitious litigant, and you're never going to be able to file another document in that courthouse again, ever. This way, the judge can refer you over to the state attorney's office for the perjury that you committed. The judge can refer you over to the state attorney's office for the malicious intent behind those filings over there. It is far from over. So you keep making them AI videos of your girl. Make 100 of them. Make 100 of them. When I told you I had a goal, and that's the reason why I'm pushing my merch, that's what my goal is for. I have to pay for this stuff to be done. I can't afford a $50,000 attorney, but I can afford to have an attorney do this paperwork for me. Okay? They have things called non-lawyers, paralegals, and you just slide them a couple $100 and they'll do your paperwork for you. And it's called surgically correct paperwork. I'm going to make sure you're labeled a fictitious litigant in Cape Coral, Florida. It's coming. Who are you talking about? Aquila? I can't see your name. She took the AI of me down. Why'd you take the video down, Gabriella? I was honored. You debuted me on your page. I was the first video all of your people seen this morning. Why'd you take it down? Why'd we take it down? The internet is forever. Forever. Oh, here she comes. Debbie, Lisa, Megs, Brenda, if y'all want a box, let me know.
I just have to say, I want to be feisty when I grow up.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I swear to God, I do.
I'm fucking tired of this shit, man. Dude, this is fucking bullshit. It's
Yeah, but
bullshit. There are so many people out here. I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of. But y'all lying like a fucking rug.
listen, and that's the thing. Like, for me, like, the one thing that has always stood out to me about you is you're not going to say something that you're not going to do. Like, you won't say something that you're not going to stand behind.
Yeah, them bitches over there, Brownie. She said she was gonna go to Louisiana, but did she ever go? I didn't have to, you dumb bitch. I can do it over the phone. I can
Right.
talk to them over the phone. Bossier City Parish. I promise you that parish knows all about Feisty.
I know
I
that's
promise
right.
you, Bossier knows all about Feisty. I didn't have to go to Louisiana. At first, I thought I did. At first, I thought I did. But if I needed to go, I'd be there with bells on. I don't care.
I and I think you obviously do, but I just hope you truly know the community that you have behind you. And we know that no random lies are going to come out about you, or I just, this whole community, that the way certain people are tarnishing all the work people have done in this community really just
You
sets
know
me
what though,
off.
Fatty? The bad thing is I ain't done no work. I'm no different than anybody else. I just got on here and talk my shit. Did I
Right.
call? Did I see something and say something? I sure did. I sure did, and I'll do it 100 times again. Don't hit your fucking kids, and I can see it. I slapping them in the face and all that kind of hell no. Hell no.
Right.
There's a right way to do things and there's a wrong way to do things. And when she slapped that baby in the face, that was it for me. That
Right.
was it for me. You
Mm.
got bitches running up into Duncan on here swearing on their children. They're not doing shit. You
Oh,
got other
that
people
just made me
swearing back and forth that
sick.
they bitch.
Just made me sick. I had a lot of unfollowing to do. People that are standing behind certain people. I can't believe I shared a screen with some of these people. I'll tell you that.
But you can't help it. You don't know.
I
You're
know.
like
It's just
you're buying all this shit they're selling, and you know because they've got a platform, they've got a little bit of credibility, and I'm done believing what people are saying to me. If I don't see it with my own two eyes, fuck it. I don't believe it no more.
100%.
Fuck it. And then all these friend groups splitting and people turning on each other and all
It's
this kind of
so
stuff.
weird.
Dude,
I've
some of
never
this stuff,
seen such juvenile behavior from people who are talking about somebody else and their juvenile behavior. It's just insane. The hypocrisy is insane.
I don't know. I had nothing to do with Darlene going to that Dunkin'.
I just don't understand why people would even associate. I don't get it. I don't understand why, of all people. I mean, I know there's a select group of people that really just don't like you, but like I still just don't understand why the only credible people left are the ones that are being attacked. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, you notice the ones that are being attacked are quiet. They're not really saying much of nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're all sitting here watching this shit go down. We're trying
Right.
to we're trying to put all these pieces together. Pink hasn't been live. I've not really been live that much. We're trying to figure this shit out because we
Right.
are being falsely accused of a lot of this stuff. Well, and it's like I said the other day, Pink may have said, do you want to participate in a neighborhood watch? And although it seems distasteful to all, it was just a suggestion. It did not happen, but Darlene walked her ass up in there. She took action. She went.
It's insane to me. Like, it's just so vile. And then to allow people that could be negatively affected by what, because of everyone knows eventually the truth comes out.
Well, it's not
So
just that, Fatty. I'm gonna stay on Darlene for a minute. Darlene did that. She sat on here. She got in everybody's box swearing up and down. It wasn't her. It wasn't her. Blah, blah, blah. And the date of my court hearing, she was live before the fucking roosters even crowed, trying to make me look like a liar. So they read the minutes. Feisty wasn't there with her whole fucking chest, trying to tell people I wasn't at my court hearing wasn't until later that afternoon. Of course, I was not
What?
there at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I
Of
missed
course, I
that.
wasn't there. And then I had to call my attorney to get him to fix the minutes just so the internet would stop calling me a fucking liar because she got on here and swore to God I wasn't at that courthouse. But bitch, I took pictures with my lawyer in front of the door inside the courtroom.
Wow.
Everybody keeps forgetting that lie. Everybody keeps forgetting that girl has told so many fucking lies and gotten caught in them, and they just keep sweeping them up under the rug. But now that it's been proven that she went into that Dunkin', everybody wants to clutch their pearls. I mean, make it make sense.
Wow. I missed that. That's insane. That's true. And the thing is like my biggest thing that I am starting to realize is people truly are like, I don't think a lot of people understand the verbiage of parasocial relationships, but like some of these people wouldn't lift a finger to do anything about this situation, yet are the ones commenting the most. I just think like some people like this is like a TV show for them, like a reality show for them, and they're just waiting for the next plot twist, and it's like this is real life for a lot of people.
And they're going out of their way to create a plot.
Yes.
They're going out of their way to create a plot. Listen, I seen the same messages this morning on that Clam Slam news that y'all have seen. I am highly upset, but I'm not speaking on it. I'm waiting on Wendy to speak on it.
Yeah, I'm very confused about that.
I'm waiting on Wendy to speak on it. Because I asked Wendy directly in her live yesterday if she encouraged any of that, and she told me no. But those messages that got posted say otherwise. So I'm waiting for Wendy.
Well, Feisty, I hope you have an amazing day.
Your shirts left here the other day. They should be almost to you.
I'm so excited. Now, are these things that can be purchased?
I have not listed the two that I made for you.
Okay.
I made you a Charlie Kirk and a Trump one.
Okay.
I don't have those listed, but the Zodiac one I did, yes.
Okay. Because I'm gonna post them on my page, and but I didn't want to send people over that way if they weren't available yet.
Yeah, I don't have those listed on my page just yet. I did those just for you.
Oh, you're so sweet. I'm so excited. I really am. I'm so excited. I love merch.
We're shirt whores around here. We are shirt whores around here. I love you, Fatty. I hope you have a good day.
Love you too. See you later.
Bye, baby. Anyways, I am not going to be listing any of the designs that we created for the separate creators. I know everybody has their own following. Everybody has their own little fan group. If you are interested in getting one of these custom shirts, I will be more than happy to talk to you privately about it, but I'm not putting them on my website. There's too much shit going on, and I just don't. Especially after I see messages where you're acting like you're my friend, but you're all up in messages somewhere talking shit about me. But then you want me to help you out. It's kind of like Zombie. Zombie was all up in my inbox, want me to help her go to vet tech school. Right? My whole community came together. We were gonna help her go to vet tech school. And as soon as I found out that her and Audrey and all them in that Discord pulled that shit, I decided I'm not fucking helping you either. How you gonna be up in my inbox wanting my community to help you do better while you're sitting back doing the shit that I'm being accused of. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, I didn't see it, Maddox. Hold on just a second. I don't. Oh, I don't see it. Here, I'm just gonna start adding y'all. If you don't want to be in here, you better drop. Angelica, did you mean to grab a box?
Hey, Feisty.
What's up?
I just want to say it for my own, mental health in a sense. I remember that this whole entirety of a group, in a sense, we were just giving our opinions about somebody acting out on the internet. When it comes to you, it's a different story, so I understand why you go so hard for her. But my disappointment really lies with the whole Darlene shit. Because I've sat in boxes with that woman. And it hurts my feelings as an adult, I'm gonna admit it, that I stood up for her and now I am dubious of anything she has ever said on any type of live. Like, is this what it's come to? Legitimately? Because I really don't get it anymore. I really don't.
I I can't. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. I stayed quiet for a long time, and it
Right,
didn't.
I know.
You know, it, and I really don't want to keep going now. But girl, you ain't gonna wake up and choose ignorance and do a AI video of me stealing some fucking milk.
Oh, heck no.
Mm-mm.
Just like, had it happened casually and she would have admitted to it, oh my God, I went there and she was there and I didn't even realize that she was going to be there, it would have been a different story.
My thing is if you're not doing anything wrong, why hide it?
Right.
If it's such a public place, then why not just walk in there live streaming like you do any other place you go to? And what the fuck is she gonna do about it? If she would have called the police, they would have said, "Well, ma'am, this is a public establishment." But where the problem comes when they're in these group chats and they're live all day long talking all this mad shit, and then out of all the Duncans, because there is a handful of them in that area, that's the one you chose. Gabby could turn this around and make her look like she was being stalked. She
Right.
absolutely could.
And in all honesty, here I'll say it 10 toes, I wouldn't blame her for doing that. I really wouldn't. And it also gives her a lot of reasonable doubt for a lot of things. Like maybe not everything that is major, obviously, but the little piddly stuff that she likes to say about, you know what I mean? Dude, maybe you do have people, obviously. Just like the day that it supposedly happened when Darlene was denied it didn't happen. Okay, so did it or didn't? Because now there's proof that it happened, but maybe not that. What is going on? That's
It
the
just
whole thing. Like, why
it,
go there?
it just
If you don't
solidifies
like
a lot of her
somebody,
shit.
right, but if you don't like somebody and you're giving your opinion about them on the internet, it looks really foolish to try to pull a stunt like this. It makes you look a little bit, I don't even know how it makes, because it makes you look ridiculous at what it does.
So
Honestly.
you didn't take no part in none of this shit that they were doing.
Hell no. Because I'm not that type of person. Like, yes, I have said I would love to just sit across the street from Gabby with my little sign and say, please, Gabby, come talk to me. I'd love to.
I mean,
I've
that's
said it
all of
multiple.
us. If we could have a block party right there at the end of the street, we would. That's all of us.
Right. And I even said it in somebody's live. I don't remember if it was Crazy Bee's live or Pizza's live or any, like, it was somewhere out there, though. I know I said it. That, remember how Gabby was going to do her meet and greet and then didn't? We should
Yeah.
do, have a not Gabby party. I've said it. I would love to do, like, let's us do Gabby's meet and greet without Gabby. All of
I got
us
better shit to
watching
do with
her
my
while she
time.
goes live in the same room so we can all talk to each other right then and there.
Well, no, because when me and the girls went to Tennessee, we just wanted to watch it together because we're always watching from different states. We're just on the, on the phones. So we were finally under the same roof, and we were like, we're going to watch this together with our friends. And we got, they can't even go on vacation without watching. But that's why we wanted to do it. We wanted to.
Can I just say something really quick?
Yes.
Chat. Can you guys stop attacking Date Mike, Prism Mike, all the mics? That's not spread. They are just trolling. If you just watch, they're just trolling. They are. It's not spread. So
Mexican will grab a box if he wants to. I missed his live yesterday.
But that is all.
I want to go back to
you guys need to just pay attention to like what people. We need to go back to what trolling used to be. Like they are just a troll. Just because they're in Gabby's chat doesn't mean that they're a supporter of Gabby. They are just a troll.
I missed it, y'all.
Hey guys, we just got an invitation from Mama C79 to go to Cancun. I think we all deserve a vacation. And we can still stream free. That's what it was all about. We didn't care.
There's an adult camp
Like
I want to go take everybody to. That would be awesome.
Oh,
okay, so before I go on any road trips with any of y'all bitches, I'm going to need y'all to stop with this fuckery because this is just too much. It's too much. It's too much. There's just too much going on. There's too many side characters trying to put in too many side quests. We don't need no more fucking side quests. This bitch keeps us busy enough as it is. What the fuck? Everybody's talking about we're losing focus on Cameron. We're losing. Y'all have been lost focus on that kid. People have been lost focus on that baby. When you start orchestrating and planning walking in of Duncan's and all that kind of stuff, that baby is the least of your fucking worries. Because if you were concerned about him, you would have allowed his mother to keep his job.
That shit was premeditated too. She planned that out.
And then get on here and say, I'm the reason why she lost her job. No, the fuck I didn't.
I was actually, and I'm going to say it because I was speculating all by myself last night. What if, theoretically speaking, I'm just putting this out there, what if she actually goes on safety? Because she did notice, Darlene being in there.
Okay, so let me retract what I just said real quick. I'm sorry, Maddox. When I said they could have allowed Gabby to keep her job, I'm not saying that they caused Gabby to lose her job, but they were a part of why Gabby lost her job. Because if she wouldn't have gone into that Dunkin', Gabby's immature ass would not have said, I hope you enjoyed your drink. If she would have stayed the fuck out of there, Gabby would not have insinuated nothing, and she could have lost her job for other reasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they contributed to the problem. It's Gabby's fault because Gabby showed where she worked. But, there are some truths coming from some folks over there. She should be able to show where she works. She should be able to get on here and show that she's gainfully employed without people harassing her job. She should, but she can't. Because she has created such a shitstorm that there are people out there that are not going to stop until that woman is under the jail. They're not going to stop. But then for her to turn around and threaten Danny and say, well, if you don't stop it, Danny, I'm going to out your job.
Yeah, that was wrong.
You know for a fact, there's a bunch of factors to this, right? Gabby did not want to work. That's why she told people where she was working. She was baiting somebody to come in there and give her a reason to blame TikTok for why she lost her fucking job. And they gave it to her. They put it on a silver platter and handed it straight to her. That's all that was.
Exactly. It was premeditated. She had all this stuff lined up to cover her ass. The Life 360 showing that she was out of state. Like, this shit was planned.
Yeah, how you gonna? She had everybody thinking she was in fucking Connecticut.
Yep.
She was sick that week. She wasn't in Connecticut. That was the second time that she was accused of driving by her house. The first
Oh,
time
the different
was,
time. Okay, my bad,
yes,
y'all.
ma'am.
My bad. My bad.
Yes, ma'am.
Calm
The
down.
first time was, I was sick. I've been home all day. I've been here with my kid. Here's my Life 360 and my past Dunkin' order. Like,
She
she
said she was
really
on live
played that.
too. She
Well,
said she was on live during that time.
that's just fucked up though, because you went out of your way to screen record and stuff to send a villain a whole ass lie, and then villain's on her platform standing 10 toes down for Darlene, and then look, 10 days later, here we are. Villain's got to retract what she's saying. I learned my lesson back in August about standing on this platform and defending folks. I learned my lesson. I learned it.
It's disgusting how far she took that. She did. She wore pajamas. She changed her nail polish. She went like.
Yeah, you know that none of these husbands know what these bitches are doing. None of these husbands know what they're doing. That girl's husband don't notice she's doing this shit. Florida girl's husband doesn't know she's tripping over them fucking balloon lips every day, chasing this bitch all over the app. Her husband don't notice. All these women on here talking about, I'm talking to my lawyer, my lawyers. Does your husband know that? Does your husband know that? Christy Brewer over there laying in that fucking 1952 fucking bed frame over there. I have my lawyer do me a sworn affidavit. You don't need a lawyer to do a sworn affidavit, bitch. You just need a notary. So you're telling me that you took your broke ass into a lawyer's office and had them sign an affidavit for you? No. It's $7.25 at the USPS store. All these women, I got my lawyer on it. I've got Florida girl over there talking about her lawyer is looking at Gabby's lawyer. Your lawyer can't do a motherfucking thing for Gabby's lawyer. Your lawyer can't do shit for Gabarella. Nothing. Then she got on here, I paid Gabby's rent, and every fucking fighting for her life, telling everybody she paid Gabby's rent, and then Gabarella herself got on here and said, stop lying. You didn't pay my rent. We're not supposed to talk about that, y'all.
Hey, happy
That's
camper.
sad when Gabby has to come out and say, stop lying.
Hey, happy camper.
And still
Welcome to
not
the
a
block
mod,
list.
right? He still ain't
Right.
made a mod status. I want to know if she ever read the book. Bitch, have you read that book yet? Or is it holding up one end of your fucking kitchen table because it's slanted? I need to know these things.
She wants Gabby's bathwater.
I legitimately thought the first time that video of her holding Gabby's book that she was like on the opposite side, that she had bought it out of spite. Little did I know, you know what I mean? Like, it was just a random person, didn't even know that she was associated in any way, shape, or form with Gabs. Just figured, oh, it's another person that's going to read her book and make fun of her. That's great.
No girl follows Gabby around this damn app like that Rottweiler puppy follows me around the house. She is on her fucking coattails all day long. All day.
She wants Gabby's signature and be positive.
Good Lord.
You know what?
Guys,
That's a good thought, Cinnamon. That's a good thought. She got them lips. Go over there and motorboat that bitch so she can have an O. Do it, Florida girl. Do it, Florida girl. And whoever that Laney girl.
Lonnie.
Girl.
Don't say her name too many times. She'll show up.
Jesus, I hope she does. Got me grab a
Was that
ball.
the mod? Was that the mod that did the live? That was so sad. So pathetic.
Gabby knows that she's neglecting that dragon, but what do you want her to do about it? Give him to somebody that'll take care of him. That's what the fuck they want. How are you gonna
He's doing
ask
the
that
best she
dumbass
can.
question? Gonna sit on
She's
here and
doing the
talk
best she can.
talking about she's doing the best she can. She knows that he deserves better. Well, give him better. It is free 99. It don't cost one fucking red cent. But the problem is Gabby loves money. And Gabby's not going to let a fucking used piece of toilet paper out of that house without getting at least a penny for it. She is going to sell it. She's not going to give him away. She'll sell him. And from what I understand, this is the third bearding. Because back when Gabby was a teen, she got a bearded dragon when they were living with Mimi, and Mimi was pissed. And then they had the other bearded dragon, the one that got rescued, and
Rex.
now they've got Sonic.
Rex is the one
Well,
that
isn't
he
this
tried
Sonic the
to-
Sonic 2.0?
No, that was a rumor. We don't
Oh,
know
it's
for a
being
fact.
said it's her fourth in the chat.
Rex was the one that was in Illinois that she gave to Aaron's cousins, and they took him because she was leaving it in the dang backseat trunk of a car, and they took it, and they got it healthy, and they sold it to somebody else. And she said they didn't sell it; they gave it away to somebody else. But she said, if you sell it, I want money. You couldn't even. You're moving to Florida, like you couldn't take care of it. Like, where is that even a factor?
I don't know, but the woman's money hungry.
Agreed.
Everything she does has a monetary motive behind it. She's money hungry as fuck. And then, some of that stuff that Danny was saying the other day, I related to that shit because me and my sister had a very competitive relationship. You know what I'm saying? We weren't twins though. You know what I mean? They, to know them girls shared a womb.
Mm.
And that Danny has been fighting for her place since conception. She has been fighting for her place in this world since the fucking swimmer hit the egg, since conception. And I think it's fucking gross that she has to fight as hard as she's having to fight. Y'all, I said this way long time ago, not in the recent year, but like a year or two ago. Reactive abuse is a real thing. It is a legitimate thing. And I believe a lot of what we see from Danny is reactive because
She's
she's
not
just fucking
praising
fed
her,
up.
Rena, whatever your name is. She's not praising Danny.
No, I'm
She's
not.
giving her credit for the changes that she has made. That's it.
I know Danny lies. I know Danny's done some fucked up shit. I know Danny has done some real fucked up shit. I know that. I'm not trying to praise her, but you guys have to recognize change. You have to be able to at least see change. You cannot demand people to change and then be blind to it when they do.
What is the point in that?
You can't just be blind to it. You can literally see Danny changing. You can see it. I'm not excusing nothing she's done, but I can see a change in Danny. I'm not trying to be her fucking friend. I'm not trying to sit at the table with her. I'm not going to sit on here and fucking defend her and go to war for her and all the things. But I think what her sister's doing to her is fucked up. I think the line of questions that she was presented with last night by a supposed friend was fucked up. And I think before anybody points their fingers at her, they need to be looking at their involvement too. Because a lot of us wouldn't even know who these women are if it weren't for the ones questioning her.
I don't understand how some of these people can sit here and be like, she just needs to do this, or she just needs to do that, or if she just did this, she'd be okay. And then when they start to do some of that, nobody recognizes that and says, don't enable her. She fucked up. She did some shitty stuff in the past. Absolutely does not get thrown out the window. Nobody forgets about that. But if she's trying, you're not going to even give her an ounce of credit for trying because what she's done in the past.
Well, I mean,
I don't like Danny either, but still.
Let's compare it. Danny has a fucking job. Danny has a job. Danny gets on this here internet. She is somewhat clean. She's taking care of her hygiene. She's not on here faking miscarriages. She's not faking pregnancies. She's not faking seizures. She's not fucking doing none of that shit. She's not doing any of that shit. She has her own faults. Of course, we all do. If people were to get on this here internet and talk about every single one of us and our faults, would you want it to continue or would you want people to see your change? Would you want it done to you if you were actively trying to be better?
She used to sit in Illinois and sit at that table and smoke cigarette after cigarette and drink and do all the things and act a total fool and cry and fake diseases and fake illnesses and fake being intoxicated. She used to fake so much crap. Now she just gets on here and talks. I mean, at least she's changing that part of things.
I watched a replay of her live yesterday on YouTube. Thank you, Nookie, for putting it over there. But for the first time since I started watching the twins, I actually listened to Danny sing Novocaine yesterday. A lot of people make fun of her because of that song, but I listened to the words. And that just in that song alone, that girl is screaming for help. She's screaming for it. She's screaming for validation. She's screaming for real support. She just wants friends. She wants people that she can trust. She wants women that she can surround herself with that will hold her up. What real friends are supposed to be. But she doesn't have that because she's looking for it on the internet.
And don't get it twisted. We ain't offering.
No, I'm not offering. I am not offering, but I'm allowed to give my opinion just like everybody else is. Y'all can sit in these boxes and give your air quote opinions and talk your shit and everything else. I should be able to give my opinion too. And as a from one broken woman to the next, I see you, Danny, because I'm broken too.
But trust when we say nobody knew. We knew. You cannot sit at our table. But find yourself somebody. Find you some friends that are good people.
We're broken. Why do you think we're all so drawn to this shit? Because we're broken women. Don't get me on here and get me upset. Because I know how it feels to be outcasted and to be fucking drug and to trust people with your deepest, darkest secrets. Just to have them held over your head. Just wait, we're going to get you. Say one thing about me and I'm going to blast it all. I know how that fucking girl feels over there.
I hear you, Bestie.
That doesn't mean I want to be her friend. It does not mean that I want her anywhere near me. I don't want nothing to do with those women. But I see you, Danny.
Oh, look, I've told Danny before. I've gotten in a box and spoke to her before. I understand what she's going through. I'm a twin. And look, I wasn't wanted. My brother was the one that was expected. I was just an add-on. I understand what she feels. And I've cut ties with all those people. And my life is better because of it.
Well, a lot of us are black sheep. A lot of us have been, the outcast and things. I could get on here and tell y'all some stuff, but why? So the haters can exploit it and make fun of it?
Exactly. It's not worth it.
That we are all damaged. We're all broken. I encourage y'all to go on the TikTok shop and buy the Burnout Bitch book. Danny, if you're listening to me this morning, go over to the TikTok shop and buy that book called The Burnout Bitch. It is a good book. It's an easy read. It's a little bit bigger than your sister's pamphlet. You should be able to get through it, but it's a good book. And I think every one of y'all should read it. All of you should read it because we are expected to stay at 100 on go at all times. And we're human beings. We can't. We can't. We can't. But you have to recognize that you're broken, right? We have to recognize that we're broken.
What's it called, baby?
It's called The Burnout Bitch. Everybody wants to know where Tyrone's at, Christine.
I got him. He's here. I'm picking somebody today. He's going out on Friday.
Sometimes you do have to cut ties with your family. I don't talk to a lot of my family. My family, listen, we put the funk in dysfunctional. Okay? My family did it. But just because you're blood related to somebody doesn't mean you have to fucking communicate with them. You can go out there and build your own family. I did.
I did too. I don't speak to any of my blood relatives. Not my mother, not my father, not my siblings.
I'm gonna mute for just a second. Hold on, Christine.
Mm-hmm. And just because they're blood doesn't mean that they're family. My family is who I chose. Hi, Allison. How are you?
Hey, so I came up here, Feisty, no disrespect on any of you or y'all's group. I just wanted to come on here and say that I have chosen to walk away from G, and I know a lot of y'all, I'm not, no disrespect. This is Lainey. I completely have taken Lainey down. I have there was a lot of stuff that was happening behind the scenes that I no longer could be a part of because of it was crazy. And I have to, after yesterday and the messages I was receiving, and not from you, just in general, was a very disturbing. And so I am no longer associated with her. I don't want to be anything a part of her. If only y'all, I could come on here and blast all this shit, but at the end of the day, y'all already know how she is. I'm
Okay. Pause. 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 There's a new rule over here. I'm gonna unmute you in just a second, but I got to get this off my chesticles, okay? There's a new rule over here. I don't want to hear no more of this. I could blast it, but we already know if you got it, lay it out there. If you don't have it, don't talk about it. I don't want to hear that shit no more. No, respectfully. There's too much of that going on. If you have stuff that will help us put a stop to this, blast it. Blast it. That's the only way that I'm going to use my platform to protect anybody else involved in this bullshit. You're going to have to come to me with everything you've got because I'm tired. I'm tired, specifically if it has anything to do with me and that raggedy bitch carrying me back in a courtroom. Okay, sorry. Thank you. You can proceed.
okay. I have taken a lot of screenshots behind the scenes just for this reasoning. I went in with an open mind with everything, just like everyone else does. But the information and the stuff that I have came across of or have heard, it's one of those things for me. I get it. Everyone's different. I 100% believe she needs some help. She, the disrespect she has to us. And I have never, and I'm not trying to get emotional, but I have never in my life been so disgusted with how everything has played out and how she is. Like, I can't even, I have screenshots and stuff.
When did you walk away, Lane?
I walked away last night. After her live, I deactivated everything. I sent her a message respectfully. She came at me and she was trying to get mad because I was in her live trying to tell her that she doesn't need to be spreading false information about her so-called pregnancy when she's not even pregnant to begin with. And she even in our chat was saying, oh, we need to do, I have the screenshots of, we had a group chat on Snapchat, me and 3 other mods. I'm not going to throw those mods underneath the bus because they have nothing to do with this. They are actually really good human beings. And hopefully, one day they will realize. I have done my reporting. I have done what I've needed to do on my side. I have all of the messages, and some of these messages you probably can't do nothing with. But
Do any of them factualize lies? Like, do any of them tell the truth about things that she
there's
lied about?
so many, like, I can't even go into all of them. I have over probably 25 screenshots of stuff, and before I send them, I will probably knock out, because it's a group chat between 5 people. I will knock out the other 3 people because this is not about them. I have no disrespect to them. I have left their chat as well. I've completely blocked all of them. I don't want anything to be a part of. The stuff that she is doing is bad. Like, I don't want. I've
Can you give
tried.
us some
I tried.
context?
Okay, so for instance, um, man, there's so much.
You don't
Like,
have to give.
I
You don't
don't.
have to give us so much. Just give me one example.
So
Like, what was your final straw?
the final straw would have been probably after I got off live. This has been mentally overwhelming, and I'm pretty sure a lot of her mods can come in there and say the same thing of all the stuff that they've been through. It is very mentally draining. She's yelled at us. She has told us to shut up in our chat. She has told us, this is my platform. I'm going to post what I want, and I don't care what y'all say. Then why the freak do you have mods to begin with? She the thing, he's been sick with the flu. I don't know if y'all know that or not, and he's been out of school this whole week, and he's been running fever. She took him to the doctor, and she sent us all the information. It was basically the same. It was I think the same day she went to the hospital about her cramping. But he was supposed to be going back to school, but he has yet to go back to school. And he's not, I don't know if she got him any medicine. I don't know any, um, she took him to the park while he was so-called sick. If your kid's has a flu, you should not be taking your kid to the park. I don't know if she was just fooling us with shit, but I also want to let y'all know that she is starting to spark again. She got approved. She said she was going to try to get off the internet and start focusing on working in a job and sparking, and that she was supposed to start sparking, but every time she does that, she has an excuse, and then she goes online. Half the time she doesn't even communicate with us on anything, on, like, when she goes live and stuff, she doesn't let us know. And the disrespect, she yelled at one of the other moderators where we were on a 4-way, 5-way call, and we were on the phone talking about what she needed to do, that she needed to stay off the internet for a while, and that she needed to stop feeding into all of this stuff, and she literally hung up on us. So the disrespect is my problem. Okay. I have put myself out there for you, and for you to not be respectful is the problem.
You're the Laney chick, right?
Yes.
Girl, you
I'm
cussed us
Lainey.
the fuck out knowing that bitch was doing.
Spark is Walmart delivery, y'all. You go and shop for Walmart orders and delivery.
Girl, you got me choked up over here. I got to. Oh my god.
Can I just ask, are you and the other mods the ones that are putting in these false copyright claims?
No.
Because I know
Us
Gabby's not
mods,
smart enough to do
listen,
it.
Listen, us mods had nothing to do with that. We did not know anything about it until that day of. I'm telling you, when you are G's mod, and I don't know if any other mods that used to be in here used to be your mod. When you are G's mod, it is like a full-time job. It is literally her sending everything that y'all see, we get sent first. And sometimes we even get sent way worse than what y'all get sent. We've got pictures of her discharge. We've got pictures of this. We've got pictures of C. We've got pictures of, I'm
Sorry.
telling you, the
Nasty.
amount of stuff that I have is crazy. And some of the stuff y'all know, some of the stuff I don't know if y'all know. But I am okay sending you everything I have. And then after that, I am done, because after yesterday, and I have been talking to the mods about this for a while. I have behind the scenes, I have literally called her out. I told her to wake the fuck up. I have told her numerous things, and then she wants to go live and she wants to put everything out. And I told her before last night, before she even started this whole pregnancy thing, I said, Gabby, those are ovulation tests. You're lying. You're not pregnant. Those are just ovulation tests. I'm a nurse. You're not pregnant. Okay.
I think
And
if
what
you
did
want to
she
make it
do?
right, you should put everything out for everyone to see so that everyone can see what all of her mods are going through, and so that it can prevent her from getting new mods that just feed into her delusions, because that is what is hurting her, is people that feed into her delusions.
Excuse me, ma'am, Miss Lonnie,
Yes.
Allison. I don't know who you are today. Do you know half pint 074?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you know half pint 074?
No, I don't know
No.
what that is.
Do you know of a creator by the name of Half Pint?
Yeah, I've heard, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, Feisty.
You get around, don't you?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. You know
I
exactly
don't
who.
know.
You know who
I'm
I
gonna
am.
drop down and eat my
Hmm.
mini pancakes, but I'm here
I
for
don't
the
know
show.
who. I don't know who that half pint. I don't know who any of that is. I don't know who Spread Love is. I don't know any of those people. I don't. Like sincerely, I do not know any of them.
Half Pint's old school girl. Half Pint's a couple years ago.
Mary Lee?
Mary Lee.
Okay,
You just sound and look very familiar. That's all.
I sound and look familiar.
Well, the sound, your sound is what I'm saying.
Oh no,
Oh, that
I
girl.
the first time I have went live was on Laney. I've never done any of the other stuff. I don't know who that is. I honestly, now I do know some of the mods are recircling. So Karen and her are friends. They did go to a New Year's party. We got the pictures of the New Year's party. Karen is still
Why y'all
pretending
gotta
not to
lie
be her
so
friend.
fucking much? Oh my god, y'all gonna make me crash the TF out. Sasquatch, you was on here yesterday. No, I was out with my boyfriend. What color is your fucking loofah? Just get on here and tell all of us y'all are a fucking thruple already. Do it. Y'all are such liars. Why lie about a stupid party?
Hey, Allison, quick question. Real quick. And I come across hard. I'm sorry. Why, like, just last week, were you in Gabby's chat 1 minute, then running over to a new awareness that I just started watching, talking smack on Gabby? But then you would go live and, yeah, Feisty, close that mouth. Yeah. Then you'd go over to that other awarenesses page and talk fucking smack about her. Then you come live on your own page, Lainey or Amber or Allison, whatever the fuck your name is, and you get nasty with people calling your ass out. Let's go there. How about that? You want to explain that? Or was that an imposter? Was that an
No,
imposter?
No, G knows what I
asked, and many of us asked and said, G's putting you up to it. You fucking ignored every one of them questions. Is G
No,
putting
G
you up to
knew
it?
she didn't. G did not put me.
No. You wouldn't let any of us talk when you were live. So
Can I just get anything related to the bearded dragon? Did we freeze?
No, I'm just over here. Y'all can't see my arms, but I swear to God, my hands are on top of my head, and I am just shooketh. Y'all
Did
done
she
rocked
get?
the boat on a fucking Thursday. Holy shit.
I knew this was coming because
I
this
don't
girl
know,
was
Bix.
in my chat the other day, and just the fact that she was chatting in the chat, that's generally a pretty good indicator for they're about out. And then they realize, oh shit, I'm on the wrong side of this. However, there's still some things that get done in the middle of here and there. That needs to be addressed. But I need any proof that she knows that bearded dragon needs a vet, and she is neglecting to take him to a vet. If anybody can get it to me, I would greatly appreciate it. And Lainey, just so you know, you're gonna be persona non grata, and now you called CPS and you ran to the haters, so you better just get ready for it.
Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't even know who the fuck she was. I listen, Boots. If you want to get a box, grab a box. I think the reason why one of my moderators pulled you down is because we're trying not to get confrontational over here. So if we can have conversations and not get confrontational, we'll keep the conversation going. But my moderators are in control of my platform when I'm live, and if they don't like the way the live is going, they will pull your ass out of here quick. I'm just letting you know that.
I'm sorry.
I have
You're
nothing
fine. Look,
else.
this is
I
a
have
heated
not.
situation. This is a very heated situation. It's very passionate. A lot of us have been done very dirty, Lainey, Allison. We've been done very, very fucking dirty. And for you to come and just grab a box, this always happens, first of all. You guys run from over there, you see the light, and the only way we can keep y'all from going back is by showing you some type of respect. But you can't get on here and say you've got all this stuff and then not produce all this stuff. These people have been doing this for 4 fucking
Lainey, Gabby put you up to it now?
I am not going. If you want the stuff, I'll send it. But that's all I have to say.
That's your best bet, is to look, be
That's
transparent, shove it all somewhere, and be done with it.
Yeah,
And tell your other mod, hey, you might want to relay this to Gabby's other mods. We go through this shit all the time. All the
I
time.
have no contact
You're not
with
coming
any of
over
them.
on the good side or the hater side and getting accepted, okay?
No, I'm not coming over to no one side. If you want the information that I have, I will gladly send it, but I'm done. Like, I don't want, I came over here, I'm going to be done. I'm going to block everyone. I don't want nothing to do with the whole Gabby situation no more. No disrespect on y'all. Y'all do what y'all do. But that's it. That's it.
Pause. You don't think I don't want to be done with this fucking Gabby shit? I'm the bitch that she drug all the way to Florida in October for absolutely nothing. I'm the woman that she has exploited since the middle of fucking September to line her fucking pockets, go to Disney, get her new cheap ass fucking ring and everything else. So you don't get to tell me how fucking done you are when you came to my platform. Now, I've tried to be respectful, okay? But it's me. It's on my fucking permanent record, the bullshit she pulled. All these people out here talking this shit, they're putting it off on me. They're putting it off on Pink and everything else. And you claim to be sitting on some dirty shit she's doing. Show it or shut the fuck up. That's what I have to say. You ain't got to block me. I blocked the Laney account when you was acting a donkey over there for her ass. We all knew this was coming. We all knew it was coming. But you don't get to tell me you're done. I've been done with this shit. Have you been called a night walking whore for 3 months? Have you had your fucking history green screen behind your head and talk shit about for 3 fucking months, Allison? Have you? You don't know what that girl's done to some of us on here. You don't know what she's incited. You don't know. So if you want to share it, share it. You don't have to send shit to me. You have a platform. Put it on your platform. Say that shit with your whole fucking chest. Give her the same energy you gave us.
Yeah, do like what everybody else does. Post your receipts. You don't have to send them to anybody.
I don't
Freaking
want
post 'em.
nobody sending me
Yeah,
shit.
post it. Post it.
I don't want people sending me shit.
Your best bet is to just post it all on your page and walk away if that's what you want to do.
Or go live and show it on your own.
But you can't, I mean, don't fucking coddle her. You got on here and cussed us out, act like you knew who the hell we were.
Oh, she was big and hard just a day or two ago. Big and fucking hard.
You acted like you knew who we were. So, I mean, you got to kind of give her the same energy. You know what I mean? If you know there are people over there doing some fucked up shit, you have a duty as a creator on this app
A
to
mandated
tell the
reporter.
truth. You're also a mandated reporter.
She dropped, just so you know. I don't know.
That's okay. They always drop.
You know, here's the thing. This is not the first time we've been through one of these mods that want to walk away. And they do this every time. They go hard for Gabby, full chest out. You guys don't understand. She's trying her best. She's doing this. She's doing that. And then all of a sudden you decide that you ain't
He's
being treated
brainwashed
right.
me. How does a 61 brainwash somebody? Come on
And
now.
then they come over here
Then they
for
come over
some
here.
cushioning
Yep.
before they fucking to soften the blow.
Look, Billy, come on now. We've been on this app
Yeah,
long enough to
facts.
know. We've been on this app long enough to know. I'm going to use HP as an example. That some of these people can get on here and mind fuck and manipulate the hell out of folks. And they have a target audience. The ones that are at home living off of Social Security, government assistance, they have a target audience. Look at the age gap. Look at the age of the women that are invested in Gabby. Look at their ages. We're called old hags, but it's old hags over there supporting her.
Hey, Feisty. I want to backtrack for just a second. No disrespect. I got to touch the Danny thing. You know how, and I think, yes, people can change. But Feisty, you said you've only been watching her for like 4 months, right?
No, I've been watching Danny for a year now. I'm just saying.
But this is what Danny does. Danny, I would love to see Danny change. And if Danny did, I would be her one of her biggest supporters. But this is what Danny does. Like the other day, you felt a little empathy for her and you made it public, right? Because we do. There's times I feel bad for Gabby, Danny, Hippie Harley, everybody, because we're humans. We're good people. But you saying that gave Danny some balls, just that little bit. And, Danny got hard the other day calling out, I don't want to say her name, but a crash. All big and bad, chest plumped out. Because she thinks she's got a little bit of support. Like when you give Danny an inch, she's going to take a mile. And how you're saying, Gabby, takes advantage of certain people. Danny does the same thing. Danny does a lot.
She can only take advantage of you if you let her, though, Boots. That's
true. Exactly.
But
the same goes. But the same goes for the people supporting Danny. Like you said, there might be lonely older women, and that's not even just the case. Some are, and I gotta watch my words. Some aren't mentally capable of making rash decisions.
I think Danny is capable of change. I don't think Gabby is.
I don't know.
Just because I had some empathy for that girl, just because I can relate to what I said this in the beginning of last year. I went over there and I gifted her during a live. I knew nothing about her fuckery. And I gifted her during a live. And the amount of people that came to me and said, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. When is it going to be enough for y'all? I'm not saying that I'm trying to support that girl.
Oh, no. And I totally get it.
But what is it? What is it that she has to do to get that part of her life behind her? Because that's what those of us that have a past, that have fucked up, it was for me. What is it?
I'm not talking about her past, though. I'm talking about current. Do you know?
But no way in hell, me speaking about my opinion on what she had to say about her sister, was I trying to show her any type of support or anything like that. All I was trying to say is I see you. And we're all allowed to see things differently. And it's not no secret. I'm an empath. I be feeling it
Absolutely.
all, y'all. I feel it all. That girl, when she was over there talking about Cameron, or not Cameron, she was talking about her mom and her dad, and how Gabby hated her mom, and how Gabby, just when she was 20 something years old, she verbalized how much she hated her mom. Until one of your children look at you out of anger and tell you they hate you, you don't get to tell me how I feel about that. Because my daughter hated me too. When I put my foot down and I said, I'm done, I'm not enabling no more of your stupid shit, she
Yep.
said, I hate you, Mom. I had to hear it myself. And I felt every fucking word of what Danny said. I felt it in my soul.
Hey,
I felt it.
Feisty, again, I get it, and I'm not going to trauma dump, but I had a piece of shit mom. But you know what? I can't use that as an excuse. It makes us be better humans. It made me be a better mother. This, it's a crutch. It's a crutch, and
But when you're
do
not taught
better
coping
though.
skills, when you're not taught coping skills, and
It's not an
you,
excuse. I wasn't taught that. I wasn't taught that. She's in a. I just can't explain it. I mean, she'll even slam her Mimi. They didn't have a horrible life. Was she probably emotionally abused? Absolutely. Absolutely. I am not taking that away. Mm-mm. But you can't use it as an excuse to be an asshole. And earlier this week or last week, she's back at it. She's talking about her blood test. Danny plays dumb, but you know what? It gets Danny sympathy, a lot of sympathy. There's so much to Danny.
I think that
Oh,
Danny is desperately seeking validation.
absolutely. I agree.
Attention, love, all the things.
I think she is
Absolutely.
desperately seeking validation. And I think the more she focuses on this new job that she's got, the more distant she's going to get from this app. She is not live every day. She does go
No.
live. There's been a couple of times that she has discussed her stuff. She was on here just a couple weeks ago crying because she couldn't take a shit, there's just these girls weren't they weren't taught the right way. They just weren't taught the right way. And it's not a crutch. It's not a crutch, but I feel like Danny is moving in the right direction to break very toxic cycles in her family. Is it going to happen overnight? No, it's not. Does that mean I'm supporting her? No, it does not. If she wants to go after the crash out crew, that is on her. That has nothing
Right.
to do with me. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I did want her to see that even over here on this side, we see her. We do see her. And maybe that's what she needs, is to have somebody that has talked down and has talked shit to say, "Hey girl, I see you over there." And maybe she does need her
Do you
balls.
know how many people have tried that with her? Legit. One of my close friends legit tried it with her. Like, Danny says, I've changed. I'm not like I was back in Illinois. But fast forward 4 months in the future, and we're back to square one. It's just a few months now. Come back in a year or so, like, then I will say, yeah, you've changed. And she don't have to prove shit to me. But I feel bad for Danny. Don't get me wrong, I feel really bad for Danny. But Danny takes empathy as support. Do you see what I'm saying? She takes a little bit and will run with it.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from when you say
Yeah.
that. And I say it again. You won't see me in her lives. You won't see me supporting her. You won't see none of that. But when she speaks from her heart, I've been watching Danny for a year, and she has come up with a lot of shit. But what she said the other day, I'd never heard her say it before. And I think that what came out of her mouth should come out of her mouth more often, because her sister needs to hear it. All this fucking side questing and all this fucking extra noise and all this rattle. Gabby, that shit that Danny said the other day needs to be pounded in Gabby's head.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to hear that shit on fucking repeat.
But
Because it's gonna happen.
Feisty, that ain't the first time Danny said stuff like that to Gabby. This ain't the first. When people say they talk They do. We all think they're on the outs. They're not. They're not. As they shouldn't be. It's her sister. It's her sister. I've cut out my mom, but my sister is my sister because we were in it together. You know what I mean?
I don't know. If I had the amount of people trying to involve themselves in my family life, my relationship between me and my sister, I would act like I didn't want nothing to do with her too. So they would leave me the fuck alone about it.
Yeah, but you don't bounce back and forth like this. You don't use it as a pawn in your chess game. And I don't even know chess because we all know I ain't smart enough to play
I think
chess.
I've gone back and forth with my sister my whole life, and I cut her off. And there are times that we'll go hard at each other, and then she'll call me and she'll be like, I miss you. And I'll say, I miss you too. And we'll act like nothing happened. And then she pisses me off and we go back at it until I finally cut everything off. So I think the problem is the oversharing. The two of them live their lives on this internet. They stream it for the world to see,
absolutely.
and they go back and forth. There's a moment where Danny says, I'm fed up with her bullshit. I'm telling you guys I'm fed up with her bullshit. And then the next minute she's going over there because she misses Cam and she misses her sister. I think
And
it's
that
all
is
just
her
being
sister.
played out on live, and that's all that is.
Yeah, and they should be talking on the back end, but they're just so fucking snaky about it. And maybe I'm wrong. If she has changed, I'll drop her a fucking uni. Did you hear that, Danny? It'll be a year though. It ain't gonna be 4 months. It'll be a year.
I don't even think it's that serious. I think I really related to what she was talking about the other day. And if
Yep.
people want to think that I support her because I said I related, keep thinking what you think. I'm not, I have learned that I cannot change the minds of all of the internet. Y'all are going to think what the hell y'all want to think. You look at if we could have it our way, that bitch that's over there fucking bumping them gums right now wouldn't have one person in her life. All of the internet is watching what she's doing. They all know. Lainey just sat right here and says she knew the whole time that Gabby's fucking doing some shady, shisty shit, but they're over there clapping because they want to see that girl's downfall. They are
She straight up said
encouraging
she knew
it.
she was using ovulation kits and not pregnancy tests.
What?
So,
I missed that because I had to go take care of something. I'm gonna download my live because truth be told, I missed everything that Lainey said until I came. When my gingerbread dude went off the screen, I was out of the room.
yeah, she straight up said she was testing with ovulation kits, not pregnancy tests. And she told her that. And she said she was a nurse and told her straight up that you were testing with ovulation kits.
I don't know.
So she's
Crazy.
purposely getting on here showing positive ovulation tests and passing them off as positive pregnancy tests.
That's what Lainey said.
Also, I do want to say somebody brought something to me last night about how Mexican homie said it. I didn't see it, so just bear with me. He said in his live that Gabby told CPS that she does these skits that she called pregnancy and miscarriage skits.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, she did. Yeah.
She said they were for entertainment purposes.
I went to him and I asked, is that something that you could share with me? And he said he couldn't, but he watched the person like log in and show the information, and I trust him. So she's definitely telling CPS that she uses pregnancy and miscarriages as entertainment and skits.
So how the fuck is that entertainment and skits?
I don't know how it's not. Listen,
Because she
that's
thinks
like
she's a famous fucking actress on
it's
Lifetime,
insane.
and it's okay.
It's
Yeah.
insane. But I don't understand. I don't understand it.
There's a woman somewhere in the nation that just went to fucking jail for doing that.
Sure did. Sure did.
Problem
And
is she's passing off these skits and this entertainment purposes only in this content as real life.
right, and not just that, but she's going to the hospital to prove these skits, which is also Medicaid fraud, because she's admitting it to CPS that she's doing it for skits, but then telling the internet, "Oh, look, here's my," and you can't do that.
And then going to the emergency room and being treated for a menstrual cycle.
Correct. You can't do that.
No, because she's being treated for a menstrual cycle. I have you menstrual
Hey,
cycle.
you know what? Hold on now. I love me some Mexican homie. Y'all know what me and homie, we tight. We tight. But Why is it that CPS is condoning the skits and stuff, knowing that her mental health is the way that it is, and
Also, the case
allowing
is
her to?
100% not closed.
Oh, I know that because
100% not closed.
Wait,
I know that
Feisty.
they called me a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Feisty, you said how is CPS condoning the fact
Allowing it.
that
Yeah.
she has mental health and she is using these pregnancy things as a skit, right? They're probably blaming it on the mental health.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't really finished, but she's seeing telehealth doctors getting fertility medication.
Mm-hmm.
So that to me is making her her issues worse. They're feeding the delusion.
I agree.
Okay,
Girl,
there is
don't
a
get
girl
back on
on
this
here.
fucking internet. Let me tell you something, Gabriella Jacobson. You get back on this internet and say that you're fucking pregnant without your fucking stomach protruding further than it is. Like, you best be showing, bitch. I want to be able to see that baby kicking. Do it again.
There's a young lady on here that has a mental illness and she has reborn dolls and her mother gives her the reborn dolls and she takes care of them like they're her own. She feeds them, she names them, she does all the things.
Oh, it's
But
the
when
sweetest thing I've ever seen.
It is. And when people talk shit, they say, you know, she does have a mental illness. She does believe that these babies are her babies. So part of me thinks that the mental illness that she has is telling people, you know what I mean?
It's sick. And it's like, when I say that psych evaluation is alarming for somebody to have a child in their care, I fucking mean it. That is scary.
Maybe she needs a reborn doll. I'm just saying. Where is
What were those
that
dolls
James
when
doll?
we were growing up? The ones that would cry and pee and they were so generic.
Baby alive.
Baby alive.
Yes. Gabby, let's start with one of them first, okay?
Where is Lyric? Danny, where is Lyric?
Crazy.
Send him and his crib from Target and his stroller over to Danny's house or to Gabby's house.
It's
Anything. I think
I
Cape
know.
Coral, the way that Mike explained it to me is that Cape Coral, when they get their cases together down there, they like really build cases. They don't go for no bullshit. And all of this stuff that she's doing has just been adding up and adding up and adding up.
Yeah, it's documented.
On the 19th of September, we watched it with our own eyeballs. That cop said if she keeps on, she's going to get herself into some serious trouble. And it's right around the corner.
I agree.
It's right
I
around
know
the
it's
corner.
frustrating.
But look how long it took that Dixie to get, HH legally taken down. It's taken, almost 2 years. And it's still going.
It's a lot too.
Yes.
Took a while.
Yeah. Shit
Billy,
don't happen overnight, guys.
I'm so sick and tired of people telling me I'm some fucking Slot 2.0. Don't y'all know I'm one of the first people that got on here and called Slot out for being a fucking scammer? Y'all must have forgot all about that.
And you took heat for it. You took a lot of heat for that shit.
Showed proof, messages that bitch was a fucking liar, and I got drug all over the internet for it. All over the internet for it.
And you worked with them, didn't you? The detectives?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
We all worked together. I sent her hundreds of dollars of my merchandise to give away during them fucking raffles. I didn't make no money off of that. She did. I did get some customers from it, but I didn't make near to my. I gave Slot my own fucking money.
A note from the girls in the back. You know who the girls in the back are, Feisty, the Discord girls? Gabby admitted the other day that she will convince herself that she is pregnant and hopes to get pregnant.
I have that on record
because it helps her in her mind.
You think she'll be so convincing? She'll convince herself to, how some people can produce milk?
Listen, River, River.
She's going to come on live with some.
River, she modded for her for 3.5 seconds. She went in there and Slot said, ooh, let me mod her and Melina and Michelle. And she modded those people. And they never went in there. They never created any kind of mod duties. They did not join any chat.
A lot of her mods were in, like her longtime mods didn't know what was going on. They believed in her too.
She freaking called me at 2:00 in the morning.
Mexican
wanting me
homie
to
wants a
come
box,
and
guys.
moderate a live, and I was
I got
like,
it.
fuck this shit. Do you want to know why we were moderated? Because we wanted to get inside that group chat, and Slot wouldn't put us in the group chat because she was in there talking shit about me and Melina in that group chat.
Oh, she drugged Pink. She took one
While
little thing of
taking your
Pink and
money?
drugged her all over.
The fuck?
Oh,
She was in there talking mad shit about me and Melina in that group chat. That's the only reason. I did not mod. I didn't block. I didn't do none of that shit for her. I was a mod, I think, for maybe at best a week.
Let me tell y'all something
And
about
it
my
doesn't
bestie. She
matter.
doesn't mod well. She doesn't want anything to do with it. She doesn't mod well.
Yeah, I suck at being a mod.
Same.
Good
I really
morning.
do suck at
Good
being a
morning.
mod. Hey, homie.
Hey, I don't have but just a few minutes. I'll just get to it real quick. I know that Villain had mentioned about the information and the things that I have that was sent to me last week. The reason that they continue to allow Gabby to do these skits and what she claims is entertainment and it's content. So there's a lot of corruption within DCFS. I've been uncovering it, and I'm going to come out with it here as soon as I get an open chance. I'll be busy for the next 2 weeks working on bathroom remodel and another project that I'm working on. So as soon as I have availability, it's going to take a few hours to uncover the corruption within DCFS and other government agencies there within Florida. I'm going to go ahead and drop what I need to drop. It's a dangerous game for me on my end, but I even told Villain enough is enough, and I'm going to go ahead and expose it. I'm going to expose the corrupt individuals, and we're going to put it all out there. That way, it sheds spotlight on what's
Pressure
going
bust pipes.
on. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll put out a post letting people know when I'm going to do it. But it's coming here. Give me about 2 weeks to finish up everything that I got to do. But I got enough already available to expose all the corruption within DCFS and other entities within Florida.
Yeah, it's bad down there.
Yeah, we appreciate you, and any way that I can help, just holla.
All right, everybody have a blessed day. And
You too.
hey, Mexican homie.
yeah.
Tell Mrs. Homie I freaking love her. I realize why she's not on mic a lot. It's kind of like how they had to drop me today.
Homie,
Oh,
one more
and
thing. One more
one
thing
more
before
thing.
you go.
Are you really what did Danny say that one day? Are you really, we know she wanted to say Mexican. Are you really a homie?
Yeah,
Are you
he's a
really a
homie.
homie?
Hell yeah,
He's
he's
a
a homie.
homie.
Hell yeah, he's a
Yes.
homie. The
Well,
fuck?
one day Danny says she's going at Mexican homie because he was gonna cover her. And Mexican, she says, Mexican homie, are you even really a? And she was about fixing to say Mexican. I was waiting for that shit. Homie, like what?
One last thing before I get out of here. We had a late live stream last night on this account. Gabby decided to go in there and try to stir up the pot. Claiming all this nonsense that, about being bullied. Why is she coming into the live streams and trying to stir the pot knowing that
You didn't see what she posted on her page this morning, homie?
I haven't seen it, but I will go check
Hold
it
on,
out.
let me show you. Don't
She
go
already
on.
Took
removed
it
it.
down.
She took it
I got
down.
it. Hold on.
Of
She
course
might
you
have took
do.
it, but I got it. Hold on, homie. Don't go away. Wait. Where's it at? This is what she decided to put on her page this morning.
It's the Timu version of you, Feisty. She can't even afford.
She's stealing milk out of a gas station.
I hope to God it was chocolate milk and worth it.
Oh
Facts.
my goodness. All right, I'm going to get out of here, everybody. Everybody have a blessed day. I got to get to work.
Get
All right.
Appreciate you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, I saw the screenshot of the comment she made in homie's chat, and it's just like this is what she does. She's got to get us going so that she could sit there and deflect from her bullshit last night, from the recorded calls about the attorney, from the FOIA fucking things, from the copyright strikes. She's going to sit there and poke us thinking that we're going to go, oh, but what about this? And we're not. We're not. Yeah, she does.
She's getting pretty damn bold for somebody that's getting ready to go back in front of a judge down there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's what
somebody
they
in the
do.
somebody in the chat said Gabby, was she live earlier and said she's got a job? Did I hear that right? No way, Jose.
Something about Spock, I think I saw.
Oh gosh.
dirty
Well, you
fingernails
know
and
what,
all.
y'all? Listen here. If she did get a job, let her
Right.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Let her fucking
Don't go
work.
real life.
Please
Let her
don't.
work.
Let her work, right? We said that last time too, though.
Yeah, that didn't. How did that work out for us, villain?
I know. Nobody really listens,
Work didn't work very well.
at all. Right. She's got PTSD, but she's gonna, go and
If that
deliver.
girl sends proof that Gabby is in a chat openly admitting that she is presenting ovulation test as pregnancy test on this app, I'm going to crash all the way the fuck out.
No, I'll just get it to the place that I've been
Somebody
sending
get
all the other medical fraud.
Somebody get a straight jacket for Feisty. You're gonna need a clean up on aisle 61 soon.
I don't know how I don't know how CPS doesn't see it as mental illness. Also, last night while she was rage baiting with that ovulation test, her pupils were bigger than I don't even fucking know what. Okay, so what in the fuck are you doing telling people, like, we're not all 61s over here, honey. We could see your pupils and know that you're abusing the Adderall. 100% fact. For anybody that questions that, it is proven by ex-mods that walked away with proof. There were also serious concerns because of the way that how much that child has been sleeping. And all has been taken where it needs to go. All of it.
Look, now, a lot of people get on here and talk shit about people's pupils being blown out and they swear up and down they're abusing the rugs and all that kind of stuff. Some medications do cause your pupils to enlarge like that.
Oh,
But
hey,
when your fucking
Reddit.
pupils turn into whole ass saucers, there's a problem there.
Plus, we have the proof.
I had pinpoint. What is it called? Pinpoint
pupils?
Yeah,
I
the
was
other
told
night.
the reason why
And
nothing was ever
Reddit
done.
took it and ran. And guess what, guys? I have never been in the closet about being 420 friendly. Am I in recovery? Yeah, I'm California clean. But I ain't even going to go there. But you guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah, ring lights.
And I don't drink. Proven
Lighting
fact, I don't
changes
drink.
pupils too, so it's not a valid indicator.
I mean, I do drink. I like twice a year.
Yeah,
I can't
Yeah, 'cause
handle
some
the
of us don't
alcohol
believe
anymore.
it.
I get too sick.
Yeah,
I'm
it ain't
sick
worth
for
it.
like days after. I just.
Well, we are the old biddies over here, so that's why we don't.
Yeah,
get
I don't
on
really
better.
do the alcohol like that. I've never been one that liked the hallucinogens and all that kind of stuff
Nope.
and everything. That's just not my jive.
Nope.
I was never into none of that kind of stuff. I'm a sleeper, not a tweaker.
Same.
So, but the mouth noises, the all the things that come in with the saucer shaped pew panels, they tell their own story. But a lot of people see other people on the app that have enlarged pupils and they're like, oh my God, they're abusing. That's not necessarily.
And not everybody is an addict, like you can't just throw those around.
No.
But if you go back to where I dropped the messages that I received from the PI, you can see where PI was telling me in those messages that during Gabby's one of her MCs, she was dry begging for hydros in that Justice League chat. And they were like, girl, we live across the country. We can't send you hydros.
She should have been friends with Slot. Isn't that what Slot did? Didn't Slot share?
Yeah, I could say that.
I think people were sending it to Slot.
No, I thought she would. No. There was a time she needed money and she was selling hers. I'm almost positive.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
It was the red tape mystery, wasn't it?
Yep.
Something about the red tape.
Oh, I don't know about red tape. I just know what I heard on the streets.
She sold it. She had charges for it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She was the plug. I wonder if she's going to be the pod boss when she gets to the Fed prison because she's going to federal prison.
She gonna be the pod bitch.
She's gonna be
I wonder if they're gonna let her make chocolate.
It's gonna be somebody's
I wonder if
birthday.
they're gonna let her make some chocolate gravy.
Oh man.
Well,
Opie,
who
you're
would?
not her friend no more. You can get on here and tell the truth. You know that chocolate gravy was chalky as fuck. Come on, Opie, get on here and tell the truth. When Slot made that shit for you and Papa Tot, you know that fucking chocolate gravy was fucking chalky. You're not her friend no more. You can tell us the truth. Okay, moving on. Hey, Lil.
Hey, babe. I was gonna say I don't know if it was a couple of weeks ago but Gabby made a post about weight loss medication, and one of those medications that she was considering taking on there was phentermine. So we don't know if she got that telehealth phentermine and is using that stuff as well, and if
Yeah,
she
that would also help
is
pupils.
with that Adderall, oh my goodness.
Well, they would advise her
So,
not to take the Adderall with it because it's both a stimulant. But I can tell you, as a former phentermine recipient in Florida, if you go and get a prescription for phentermine, it does not matter whether you have insurance or not. It is only $20 through GoodRx.
Exactly. So I don't know if that's sending her or what, but okay.
Is that, wait, I never heard of this one. Is that like, what was the one back in the day? Fen?
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, but
Kind of the
they
same, yeah. But she has a post and it says there's two medications that she put up there, and she says, "Has anybody taken any of
yeah, I
these?"
remember seeing it.
Yeah,
Oh.
and one of
yeah,
them down there.
you can go to a weight loss clinic and pay $175 at the weight loss clinic down there in Florida. And they go in and they do your BMI and all that kind of stuff. She got on here and she talked about her BMI. Y'all remember a couple weeks ago?
Yep,
So
yep.
she could have very well went to a weight loss clinic and paid the $175, and she's gotten a prescription for it, and it's only $20 a month to fill that prescription. That is the cheapest form of speed that you can find.
Yep, it's that legal crack. Absolutely. Just wanted to bring that up again. Okay, bye.
All right, y'all, I'm going to hop down. I hope everybody has a good day.
I'm not hopping down because I'm a boxer. My goal for
Real quick.
2026 is to see how many boxes I can hoe up in. You're like
Real
number
quick.
3, Feisty. Number 3.
Wait, guys, real quick. I'm on phentermine right now. My eyes aren't pinned.
If you abuse it, they would be.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second, guys. I'm on phentermine. I'm fine.
I think they're saying with that and the Addies, right? Combined.
It also depends on how you ingest it. Not everybody follows the instructions. And if you're used to cutting it up and inhaling it, that's how you're going. They don't do it for the weight loss. They do it for the elevation, right? So the quickest way to get elevated is to ingest it through the nostrils. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And the dosage.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel nothing. Like, the only thing it does for me is curbs my appetite a little bit.
You're so
Wait,
cute.
guys. I took my phentermine about 20 minutes ago.
Let me see your
Are
eyes.
Are they pinned?
Hold on, wait. We got to give you a big hug.
Dude.
No, you're good.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
took
even know
mine
what color
about
your
an
eyes
hour
are.
ago.
What are we
Yeah,
gonna
I took
do?
mine about an hour ago. I'm fine.
What are we gonna do?
Okay. I just want to make sure, like,
She
my.
froze.
They're really pretty, though. They're very pretty.
She's got
Thanks.
beautiful eyes. She's cute as a bug. When they had me on
Feisties are
Ritalin,
so blown that we can't even see her pupils.
when they had me on Ritalin, my pupils didn't get big; they got small.
Huh. When I was on it last time, I lost 76 pounds.
What?
How?
And then I basically just was on the starvation diet, but I did low carb with it.
Okay, I've been on phentermine for 2 months now, and I've only lost like 5 pounds.
So I have been on it this time because after I had my son, like, I have not been able to lose weight at all. So I started again late August, and I'm not the best at taking it. Like, I forget days. But I think I'm down like 25 pounds right now.
Phentermine works different for different people though. One day, 1 month you'll lose some weight, and the next 2 months you'll plateau, and then the next 2 months you'll lose another 15 pounds. So just stick with it. I can't take it because it makes my heart palpitate.
I was just going to ask what. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do
Yeah,
that.
my doctor's not happy with how little I've lost. I'm like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
They might
Are
need to
you
up the
doing?
dose.
You can message me. Are you doing low carb with it?
I don't really eat that much, like normally. So
when I was on it last time and I lost a lot of weight, what I would eat is like, so I can't give up my coffee. So I would have my sugary coffee in the morning. And then, like, mid afternoon, I would eat like a cheese stick and maybe like a pepperoni stick. And then at night, I would just eat like a steak and I would make these cheese crisps. Like, I would just shred cheese and then put it in the oven.
right.
And they were like cheese crackers. And that's what I would eat. So, like, I was essentially taking in no carbs other than my coffee in the morning.
Yeah, we do a lot of chicken. I've cut out most of the red meat. But yeah, I'm exercising. I have one of those vibration plate things that you stand on. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. I'm just not losing the weight like I want.
They might
Does the
need to
Yeah,
up the
I
vibration
dose
was.
a little
plates,
bit.
do those help? Do you think they help with anything?
Hi, Doodle Fam.
I do. Well, because I have 5 breaks in my pelvis and my L5 broken.
Oh my gosh.
I have degenerative disc disorder, bulging discs, stuff like that from a car accident.
Mhm.
So when I'm on it, I can't stay on it for long periods of time. I do like 20 minutes, then I'll get off for a little bit, and then I'll do another 20 minutes. Like, keep going back and forth. But I know they help a lot with my daughter. She's autistic and ADHD, ODD, and man, she loves that thing.
They
Please
do
keep
really
in mind
good.
that
They help with the lymphatic drainage and stuff too. I have one. I just haven't been able to use it since I had my knee surgery. They haven't cleared me. Them things shake you so good. I still haven't been cleared to use it yet.
please keep in mind that carbs aren't just bread and pasta. That like Monster Energy has like 26 carbs in it. Like there's a lot of carbs and things that you would never dream have carbs.
No, it's crazy. You're so right. Because, like, for a while, I was like, okay, I'm going to take my vitamins, but I'm going to do the gummy ones. Those have carbs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't even think about it.
Most people
Yeah,
associate carbs with bread and pasta, and they're like, "Well, I don't really eat much bread. I don't really eat much pasta." But do you have a Monster Energy in the morning? Because that's got carbs. The Starbucks coffee has carbs. I mean,
I've
everything you
cut
touch
out
has some
coffee.
form of carbs. Yeah.
I cut out my coffee as soon as she's put me on that phentermine, and I drink an orange juice in the morning.
Oh, see, I still drink my 2 to 3 Red Bulls a day.
I drink a lot of Pepsi. Would I be allowed Pepsi? I can't cut.
Sugar-free one.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have any carbs. Or no, it has 2 carbs.
I don't drink.
So
I don't drink soft drinks at all. I drink.
You don't?
Water. I drink water with water flavor all day. That's all I drink.
Me
See,
too.
what I try to drink water. It literally makes me nauseous. I think my
can't
body
drink plain
rejects it.
water. I cannot drink plain water. It makes me sick. But those
listen,
those
I am
water
a
enhancer.
whore for a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh, mine's regular Pepsi. Oh, I love
I'm like
it
you,
so.
Feisty. I can't drink a lot of water either if it's plain, but I am doing, like, I'll have a cherry 7-Up, like, one a day.
Back about 6 years ago, I'm from the South, so I'm a big tea drinker, sweet tea drinker, and all that sugar I was taking in was not healthy for me. So I found a sweet tea. I like raspberry tea specifically, but I found a raspberry tea water enhancer, and it's 0 calories, all the things. And so I stopped making tea, drinking tea. Only time I drink tea is when I go to a restaurant. All day long, I had 40 ounces of water.
Where did you find that, Feisty?
It's at Walmart. It's a great value.
Okay.
You know what I tried, and I think last year it was like the hype on TikTok. The IV things you put in your water. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
those
that
are
IV,
too
right?
salty.
Liquid IV. Is that it? I bought that shit. You know what it tastes like to me?
Salt.
Stuff. It tastes like that stuff you have to drink before a colonoscopy.
Ew.
Gross.
It has that taste to it.
I can't do
That's
the
why
powder. I can't do the powder drink mixes.
Yeah,
I
that
do
it was
the,
nasty.
but I do the liquid drops. If y'all go to Walmart, you can get peach tea, southern sweet tea, or raspberry tea. I love the raspberry tea, but that's all I drink all day long.
I get
All
my
day.
husband's blue raspberry drops from there, the Great Value ones.
I used to do the blue
Boots, next
raspberry,
time you
and
have
then
a colonoscopy, ask for the not the drink.
He wouldn't. Here's the reason why I asked that. Some doctors prefer the drink because it has the electrolytes in it and you don't get dehydrated. Whereas with the pill they make you take to empty yourself out, you don't get rehydrated as you're cleaning yourself out. Does that make sense? That's what
Yeah,
I was
you do
told.
because
Then
you
the
drink.
son of a gun, then the son of a
I
gun.
used them, and you still just drink your regular clear liquids.
Well, after this colonoscopy, I said something about, if I could add a little flavoring to it, it would have made it better. He
You
says, oh, you
can.
could have. Anything but red. I'm like, why wouldn't you have, or the pharmacist have told me that?
Or when I worked at the GI clinic, I also, like the doctor told us to tell people, put a Jolly Rancher in your mouth while you're drinking it.
What?
Just not a red one.
That's
And
exactly, yeah, that's what they said, red.
drink it through a straw because it'll miss some taste buds in the front of your tongue. So you're tasting less of it.
Well,
This is great.
the
'Cause I'm
tip of
due
your
for my
tongue
next
is where
one.
the majority of your taste buds are. When I used to
Yeah.
sell liquor and demonstrate liquor, you tell people, don't put it on the tip of your tongue. Bypass the tip of your tongue and it won't burn. Yep.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yep.
if you're a fan of Pink Starburst, Crystal Light has a water flavor, strawberry water flavor enhancer that tastes just like a Pink Starburst.
All right, maybe I'll get on this water train.
Feisty, have you found that in a liquid? Because I've only found that in the powder ones.
I've got it in liquid. I get it from my Walmart. You can get it from Walmart or Kroger.
I'm gonna have to look. I've only found the powder, and I feel like the powder, like no matter, because I like it cold, no matter how much you stir it, it's still.
I don't do the powder. I can't do that fucking powder shit. I like Bloom, right? The Bloom mix that you put in with yours, but I don't like the grittiness of it. I wish they would come out with a liquid.
Like
I am
like
going to
a moist
drop
way, like
Feisty. Thank you for the box. I don't think I've been in your box before. It was lovely.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, anytime you
PPP,
need a
I
mouthy
sent you
bitch
a
in a
follow.
box, I'm your girl.
Thanks for joining. I'm not going to be on here much longer anyway.
Boots is a box hoe,
I
but
am. I love your box.
she's here for the clout.
I love the
Have
clout liquor. Okay.
You can have it.
PPP, I sent you a follow.
Okay, sounds good. I'll message you.
Okay, awesome. Thanks. Love
Thank
you
you
guys.
for letting
Have a
up here.
good
Bye,
day.
guys.
Y'all have a great day. I'm not going to be on here much longer. Y'all, PPP security is fucking cute as a button. I could just put her in my pocket. Just put her in my pocket. She's a.
I like her.
Anyways, to any former mods that are walking away or intending on walking away from that fucking shit show over there, don't come over here and tell me that you had enough and if you wanted to, you could do all the things. Do it. Because we're tired, boss. We're tired. Y'all are sitting back watching people that are being like targeted and harassed big time. And you can help put a stop to it. So don't come over here expecting a whole lot of grace if you don't plan on participating, putting a stop to the bullshit. What you got there?
That's the one I use, and somebody was asking about it. It's the strawberry lemonade or strawberry watermelon. It's from Great Value. It's $2.98 a box. You get 10 of them.
The strawberry watermelon liquid stuff tastes like Pink Starburst. Keep digging. Listen, there's too much messy shit going on. And a lot of you have been sitting in these boxes pointing your raggedy ass fingers. And y'all have been doing the most. You've been doing the most. And I don't want no part of it. I don't want not one fucking part of it.
Do you want these boxes in real quick before?
Sure. Y'all got 10 minutes. I'm getting off of here in 10 minutes.
Here you go. Drop in. So if you want to
Hello, can you
drop
hear me?
out.
What it do?
So I've been in and out. I know you said to order the regular shirts on your website, which I've got one on hold, but I wanted.
You can go to my link tree and email me at that email address listed up there. I'm going to be
Okay.
going through my emails this afternoon.
Okay.
I had full intentions of posting all of those designs on my website, but given the circumstances and all of the bullshit that's been coming out the past couple of days, I love that everybody wants to support their favorite creator and all the things. And I have no problem whatsoever making you guys a shirt if that's what you want, but I will not be putting them on my website.
Sure. Yeah, because like I said, I want your design that's on it, and I've got it in my cart. But I do want to buy a couple other shirts from you also. So that's why I was just curious.
When I get off of here this afternoon, everybody that ordered a hoodie that y'all, because a bunch of y'all ordered hoodies, the hoodies are out for delivery. They should be here by tomorrow afternoon. When they get here tomorrow, all of the prints have already been printed out. I was up last night. I printed everything out. They just have to be pressed. They will be out the door by Monday. So for the first round of y'all that ordered, y'all should get y'all stuff probably by Wednesday of next week.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I'll go ahead and
You're very
email
welcome.
you.
You're very,
Thanks.
very welcome. Just make sure to email the email address that's in my link tree. When I get off of here this afternoon, there are a bunch of Valentine's Day things that are being listed. There is a You Woke Up the Bitch design that does not have a turtle on it that is being listed. The square up design is being listed today. With all the bullshit that is coming out, I would prefer to just stay. I love you guys. I have friends. I'm not denouncing or denying any of my friends, but I'm just going to ride solo on my website. Okay?
You're just tired of it.
That's my business. That we're it's all fun and games. We can have a little fun merch section, but that's my business, and I'm not. No. No, and I think just for the shits and giggles, because I'm in a whole mood, I'm gonna unblock Shawini and every Dr. Pepper ad, every freaking ad that I see that has a Disney print on it that is being sold here on the Ticker Talker, I'm going to tag Sean and ask her if she has reported this business for copyright infringement. Because I need to make sure that Sean is doing her due diligence in protecting all copyright owners of the world. So if we're going to post screenshots of her reporting my business, I would like to see where she's reporting other businesses, because if she's not, it could potentially come across to a courtroom targeted harassment. I'm just throwing that on the table. I'm just throwing it on the table.
All your boxes are up. No more requests.
You're saying it without saying it. All right. Thank you, Feisty. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Good boy.
Copyright Patrol. I'll put it on a shirt. What's up, Big Mama Casey, Mickey?
Oh, I didn't mean to grab a box. I'm sorry. Can you drop
I
it?
got you.
Hey, Casey.
She said she didn't mean to grab a box.
Mickey, did you mean to grab a box? Yes, they're unisex, extra small all the way to a 4X. Gildan's unisex soft touch 50/50.
Nope. Okay, well, that's it.
We also had a successful print on hold on. I like to print these things first before I offer them to y'all. You know what I mean, jelly beans. We had a successful print on this. Okay. We've got this one that's coming. Got this one that's coming. And for the ones that like pink, I'm going to do a pink square up. The other square up one was kind of green.
I think Big Mama wants a box. Do you want me to throw her in?
Sure, go ahead. But I'm getting ready to get off of here.
Okay.
You guys, if you want a shirt for a specific creator and they are okay with it, reach out to that creator, get them to do their little design on the chat gypped, right? And send it to me. And I will send them the transfers for a very, very good discounted price, and they can choose what they want to do with them. Okay?
Feisty.
Yes.
I already ordered a shirt for you, the one that says you woke up the bitch with the turtle on it, but it didn't go up to 4X, and I wanted a 4X, but I don't know how to do all the email and all that.
Message me.
Where do I message you at? I don't know how to do all this messaging. I'm not tech savvy.
It's okay. Go if you go right here to my profile, go to that link that's in my bio and email me at that email address. Give me your order. Give me your order number and I'll fix it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, baby.
All right. You can kick me out. You can take me. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to do Army Mom, Air Force Mom, Marine Corps Mom, all the things. I got a Valentine's Day bundle. There are quite a few very cute Highland Cow Valentine's Day things coming out. You guys really liked the yarn looking prints that I did around Christmas time. I found a couple of really, really, really cute yarn looking XO like designs. They're going to pop really, really good on a black shirt, if you feel me. I found a nurse's Valentine's design that will be listed hopefully by the end of the afternoon. So as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to start dropping these, but I am not going to be putting those custom designs on my website. Let me example, find out Irish, Wendy, everybody that gave me a design, that wanted a design, they're going to have to reach out to me, or anybody that wants one of those needs to reach out to me privately. Okay. I'm not listing them. Wendy has already ordered her design. She got it on 2 shirts. So she'll have hers by next week, but I'm not going to be listing them. Yeah, I'm going to be selling transfers.
When I tell y'all, these yarn designs that she does, I showed you guys the one she sent me for Christmas, and I got so many compliments on it. It looks so realistic. It's ridiculous.
Miss Green Eyes, let me be honest with you. I am not a designer. Okay. I'm not a designer. I'm not a techie person, but Etsy has, where you can go in and purchase these files for certain specific things. So if you have an idea for something that you want, go over to Etsy. It has to be a PNG file. Okay. And send it to my email. And I have no problem listing it or sending you the transfer. You know what I mean? You guys are going to be the ones to help me build my shop because you're the ones that are purchasing the shirts. So the more you tell me you want, the more I can put out there. But they have to be PNG. Okay?
I don't know if you want to do creator contracts for merch, do you?
We could talk about it.
There's a creator that somebody wants to send you. She's a monkey creator. Wants to know if she can send her to you. Send her to you. They can talk. Send it. Let them negotiate. Have conversations.
Yeah, Creative Fabrica is a really good place to, if you want transfers. And Jiffy, if you're on a tight budget and you want transfers, you can go over to Jiffy and get a whole gang sheet. You can get up to 10 feet of transfers for like $50 from Jiffy. Jiffy also offers stickers and UTV stickers and all the stuff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's not that monkey couple, is it?
I know, right?
Melina found the one that says you had me at I hate that bitch too. But I needed to make sure that it printed good before I listed it. Shameless plug. My email is listed in my link tree. My link tree is in my bio. I don't know what monkey couple. But anyways, I'm getting ready to get off here because I got shit I got to get done this afternoon. I have my post-op appointment tomorrow, so y'all probably won't see much of me tomorrow. I need to go get my nails done. I haven't been able to get them done since surgery.
Girlfriend, so do I. All right, I love you. I'll see you
I
later.
love you too, baby. Christy, you're going to have to email me. If y'all are sending me messages here on the Ticker Talker, good luck. Be careful. You're finding the shirt. If you're over on my website looking for the shirts I was just discussing, you're not going to find them there until this afternoon, because as soon as I get off of here, they're going up. I'm literally sitting at my desk. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for entertaining the bullshit, the fuckery, and all the stuff. Gabriella Jacobson, we don't need to be playing no AI games with Feisty. Okay, you took me. You made me go in front of a judge. You told that person, that the judge, the courts, the petitions, all the things. You even told this big dramatical story about how you walked in that courtroom holding your son's hand. You were holding your son's hand when you walked in that courtroom and fraudulently stole my freedom of speech. And whilst I was under this court order for the 14 days, I wasn't allowed to defend myself or anything else. You commercialized it, you exploited it, you did all kinds of things with it, and you think it's a good idea for you to get on here on the 8th day of January and make AI videos of me making it look like I'm being arrested, I'm stealing milk from a gas station? You think that's a smart move for you? You might want to figure out how you're going to pay for the next attorney. I don't think TikTok's going to be helping you with another one. I don't think they're going to be helping you with another one. You're a fictitious litigant. You're a fictitious litigant, and you're going to face a judge in Cape Coral, Florida, because you're a fictitious litigant. I promise you it's coming. Keep an eye on that docket, girl. Keep an eye on that docket. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.